guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my favorites and one disappointment of the month of September. I have a few new goodies, one new goodie, and other products that I haven't used in a while that I started using again. I kind of made it my thing to not buy makeup and start rotating all my products and going through them. So my little desk that I have right here that has a drawer has, you know, little organizers to the products that I use the most. And I was keeping like my foundations and like a palette that I would use here like constantly that I mention in like every favorite. And I decided to stop that. I organized this again. I put like the things that I do need, like lash glue, my brow products that are everyday use, mascara, eyeliner, stuff like that. I feel like stuff like that isn't really like super interesting if I haven't been doing my eyeliner, so it doesn't really matter to me. But there's other products that I like just kept here. I also moved like my primers over here so that I can get use out of more of my primers, setting sprays. I have lashes back here in this little organizer, more setting powders, more sprays, and I decided to bring out my foundations right here on this little tiered acrylic organizer. And it has helped so much because I don't have my everyday ones in here. I just have to turn around and be like, okay, let me just use this one instead of using the one that I've been using for like the past week. And that has been helping a lot because I went through my products as well. I think I had to throw out like 2 foundations that were already like went bad, but I used the majority of the products, so I didn't feel that bad. But since I don't want that to keep happening, I have done this because it just seems smarter so that I can rotate the products. The ones that have stood out the most, I do have in this video. Another product we're going to start off with is moisturizer. I have been loving the Laneige Water Bank Hydrogel moisturizer, and it's for normal to combination skin, which your girl has. But I have my disappointment product that I will mention at the end, but this helped me so much with the issue that caused me. It's kind of my fault, but this helped, and I love it. This will definitely be a repurchase since they don't have the Sunday Riley Moisture Water Bank that I love anymore. I will be repurchasing this one until I find the next best thing for me. Next, we have the 2 foundations that I fell in love with again. So the first one is a Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Longwear Foundation and Concealer. I have mine in the shade MN5. I forgot how much I love this. Like how good it looks on my skin, how amazing it looks on the skin, how long lasting it is, how matte, full coverage, but not like cakey and like, you know, it's just so nice on the skin. So I have been using this. It has a little bit, so that this one I'm kind of keeping it on my desk so that I can finish it before the year ends. I have a few products like that I'm like, you know what? Let me just get through them, see if they end up being like favorites again, or if I'm going to get through them and then I'm done with them for good. This would definitely be a repurchase because it is an amazing foundation for my skin. And then the other one I decided to use again is the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. I feel like I always sit like I'm hunching. Well, I always hunch. This one is a mattifying second skin effect, lasts up to 24 hours. And we already said we put that to the test with another foundation. So I can't ask who's using their foundation for 24 hours. I have mine in the shade Natural Beige 035. And it's the one that has a little dropper. I'm wearing it today. I really like it. I forgot how good it was as well. It's such an affordable foundation, but it's so good on the skin. I love it. I did use a different primer today, I will say that, and it kind of gave me some patches on the skin. So it's not the foundation if you can see any patches. It is the primer. I figured it out. But this one, I have been loving it so good. Next, we have 2 cream products that I have been You guys are gonna be shook. So I have a cream blush in a favorites video. I know. It's a Pixi On The Glow blush. It's a tinted moisturizer stick. This is in the shade Juicy, and it is so nice on. I love it. I never thought I would say that about a cream blush because I always stay away from them, and now I kind of want to try more. But this one's so nice. So you just basically twist it up. It looks very intimidating. It definitely does in the packaging, the color, it looks intimidating. But it is very like lightweight and not, it is pigmented. I mean, you guys can see it is pigmented, but once you blend it out, it blends out so seamlessly and so beautifully, and it gives you such a gorgeous glow and flush, which I love. And I set it with my setting powder like I normally set my whole entire face after I'm done with liquids and creams, and I still had the pigmentation, and it just looks so beautiful after I set it that I was shook. I was like, I still look glowy, like I have such a beautiful peachy glow. Beautiful. And I always do that with my cream bronzer. I set my cream bronzer and it looks really, really nice. I feel like, I don't know if that's just me, that adds that extra like just smoothness to my skin once I set a cream bronzer, and then I go over it with a little bit of powder bronzer, and it just gives me just the perfect look. I love it. So for cream bronzer, I've been using the Soul Body by ColourPop medium face and body bronzing balm, and it is much warmer, but I still feel like it looks beautiful on the skin. I really, really like applying it with my e.l.f. Putty Primer Applicator. I did not like the brush to apply the Putty Primer, but I love it to apply my cream bronzer. And I've used this one, I've used the Wet n Wild one, I've used the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel, whatever. And it just applies and it blends everything out so seamlessly, so beautifully, that this brush with any cream bronzer is just everything. I love it, especially with this one. So this has been my go-to for the month of September. Now, the powder bronzer, which is the only product that I have purchased, the only makeup product, and I actually found it at Marshall's. I think it was like $12.99, is from Buxom, which I've actually never tried any Buxom like bronzing product. And this is a Staycation Vibes Primer Infused Bronzer in Rooftop Tan. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. I love it. Look at that. I love the packaging, the little embossed like sun look on it, and the two like shades. I use the middle shade. I don't think it's shimmery. I don't think it has any any glitter or any shimmer in it. But I do use the center for the nose contour, just because I like something a little bit lighter, not too warmish on the nose. I know it still looks warm, but I like it. And then I just swirl my Alameda Cosmetics brush and in the whole thing, and then do that for the rest of the face. And I feel like it's so pretty. I really like it. I have been obsessed with it. So yeah, I like the packaging as well. I thought it was just so sleek. So Marshalls came through with that purchase. Now, a powder that I have been loving again, and this one was kind of lost in the back of my drawer, which is why I needed to do like this whole cleanup of the drawer, is the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder in Translucent. I forgot how amazing this stuff is on the skin, how beautiful it sets my skin, and it gives me that blurred, flawless look. I'm obsessed with it. I tried a different one today. I am not going to include it in the disappointments yet. That will probably be in next month, but I am going to give it another shot, just because today I feel like it made my under eyes so weird and crepey and like dry. It was my first time trying that other setting powder, by the way, and it gave me a few patches on the skin. So I'm just going to try it with different products, and then I'll let you guys know in the upcoming month. But the favorite for September definitely has been this one. So good. Love it. Now, I have two eyeshadow palettes that I have been loving, that I have been using again, incorporating into the looks. I have also been using a lot of different palettes, you know, on just any other day. But these were the ones that kind of just stuck through the whole month. And the first one is the Huda Beauty New Nudes palette, and I hadn't used this one in a very long time. I love this palette so much. Still one of my favorites. Look at those colors. I think it's time Huda Beauty gave us another big palette. Like, where is it? I'm waiting for it. We need like some green, some blue, some teals. Like, imagine this palette with like just warm, like yellow, mustard, green, blues, like just those type of colors. Like, come on, Huda Beauty. I really, really like her formula, and I love these eyeshadows. I use specifically the matte ones because it's the ones I gravitate towards the most lately. But yeah, this is one of the favorite palettes for September. And the other one, which I think I never did a tutorial, and I said I was, is a Natasha Denona Sunrise palette, which is on the more affordable side of Natasha Denona eyeshadows. But I mean, you guys can definitely see the vibes that I am going for with this palette. The yellows, the mustards, the berries, these like little beautiful shimmery shades. This is just a gorgeous palette. I did this like super blown out orange look with this eyeshadow. Obsessed. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Also trying to rotate my palettes, not keeping the ones that I use constantly in my drawer, because if not, that is the only thing I will pull out. Moving on to lip products. I have a few products that are not available, but let's start off with the lip liners. I have been loving this like nude gradient look with a brown lip liner, and I have been obsessed with ColourPop lip liners. I had bought a set like, I think it was the last year, like December, and I never opened but like two colors, two lip liners, and I had them in the little packaging, and I was like, you know what, let me take this out. So I decided to take them out and put them right here in my little cup that I have on my desk, and I was like, let me start using these. So I started off with the brown shades. This is the one I am wearing today, and I paired it with a liquid lipstick that is no longer available. My bad. It's the ColourPop times Becky G collection, and this is a color Muñeca. I'm pretty sure they have a bunch of like similar colors like this in ColourPop. Just letting you know that this is the one I'm using today, paired with this lip liner, which is BFF4, and it's just a perfect combo. Like, this brown is a perfect chocolate brown lip liner that I have been obsessed with. I also really love doing the, what is it called? e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip liner in 003 with the liquid lipstick. I think it's Camel. The BH Cosmetics times Alondra and Elsie little collab they did. That liquid lipstick is my favorite one, paired with that lip liner, and they are in my purse, which is why I'm showing you two different colors. This is from the Elsie lip kit, and the liquid lipstick from the Alondra lip kit is the one that is my favorite and I'm obsessed with, and I pair it with that brown lip liner from e.l.f. and it's like the perfect, when you guys see like my really big pouty nudie like gradient lips on Snapchat or Instagram, that is usually what's on my lips because it's literally my go-to. That's why it's in my purse. But I also really like this one, and I use it a lot as well. It's the swatch for that one is this one right here. For this one, which is Desert. And this is from the Elsie lip kit, to the liquid lipstick, and this is the BFF4 from ColourPop. So I feel like this one's a little too deep, so I would have to pair it with a deep lip liner, which probably this one would go great. And I also have that Too Faced like little liquid lipstick that's super nude, and I do it in the I apply it in the center of my lips for a more gradient look, like even more, and I love it. Another liquid lipstick that I have been using with pairing it with any of these lip liners is from Caked. I think they're still called Caked Makeup. If not, I will check and I will put their Instagram down below. But this is the liquid lipstick in Creme de la Creme. Their formula is also really good, and I feel like it's very underrated. Because it is amazing. I have the berry shade. I think the color is Legit. That's actually my favorite color from them. And that lasts all day long, all day, and I really like it. I think I have about like 2 or 3 uses left in that liquid lipstick, which is the berry one, but I started using this one in September because I thought it was just such a perfect nude. It's this one right in the center. It's like the perfect pinky like mauvey nude, and it just pairs well with deep lip liners, and it gives you such a like pouty gradient look. So I really like that. Moving on to the final product, which is the disappointment. And it's, I guess technically it's my fault because I already knew this, but it's never been to this point. Like it's never gotten this bad. So the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, I love it. I love what it does for my skin everywhere except this area. Like I cannot apply it in this area. And I totally forgot. I pumped it on. I usually like just pump my primer like this on my hand. I go like this and then I go ahead. Literally, I go like this and I apply it on my skin. And I forgot not to apply it in this area. And it was like burning because that's a sensation I've always gotten ever since I started using it. It burns in this area, only in this area. The rest of my face is amazing and it does wonders for the rest of my face. But this area, I don't know, I just have this sensitive area. It was burning, so I was like, okay, whatever. I remember like, oh, I shouldn't have put it on there. And the burning went away. I just did my makeup. It looked fabulous, by the way. Like, set, sealed, locked, and loaded, everything. It was good. The night, take my makeup off, wash my face. The next day, I wake up. I applied moisturizer and like my whole skincare. This was like, it looks so gross. It was like, just like peeling. Like this area right here was peeling. And I was a little shook because I was like, what happened here? And I remembered it was this. This is the only other thing that I changed in that day. I changed to this primer instead of my e.l.f. Jelly Pop. So that has just confirmed to me that I cannot use this anymore. I'm not going to repurchase it because there's no point. I know I could avoid this area, but sometimes I just forget. I'm doing in the zone, doing my makeup, and I literally just forgot. I'm so sad. I don't know what ingredient could be in here that causes that irritation in this area, but yeah. I'm a little sad about it, but I guess it is what it is. Yeah, that's basically it for my favorites and my one sad disappointment of September. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and for all your support. And like always, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.